Good clap, boys. Hey, welcome back to the WTF's Wrong with This podcast.
Hey, it's Fat Albert.
I don't think anybody looks like Fat Albert here.
No. I think this is episode 51.
We're somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think we're 51.
Because we did 50, Aidan and I did 51, but they kind of just got scrapped. So, welcome to episode 51.
It was like a 40-minute piece of shit.
51 episode 2 Electric Boogaloo or part 2, what do you want to call it?
51 part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
We haven't recorded a podcast since October. It is February 1st.
51 was so nice, we do it twice.
So,
Hey, I like that one. Don't let them know that we've been slacking for
we've been
almost
slacking.
4 months.
We've been slacking hard, but that's okay. Because we're back now. We're into it. And we actually have topics. We've been talking about having topics on the podcast for a while now.
Yes.
But we have a topic today. 2 topics, kind of. They're kind of in the same vein, but I think we're going to start out with topic number 1, which is favorite video games.
That's tough. Now we're doing just like a top 10 list, or are we doing like current, old, nostalgic?
Whatever games you like.
Whatever
That's
your little
hard.
heart desires.
That's hard because growing up, my favorites were way different back then. Because I mean, you remember the SpongeBob games back in the GameCube? All those were bangers.
Yeah.
Lights, Camera, Pants. The video, like the movie, the game.
Yeah.
Those were all good.
Yeah, those are all good.
Fuck. I think one game that stuck with me through the years was SSX Tricky. I think that's got to be my top 10 somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Right.
Tricky's a good one.
You want to
Yeah, is it-
my blinds back there?
Is it the best game ever? No, but the
it's
soundtrack's
one
a
of your-
banger.
But it's one of your favorites, right? That's all that
Yeah.
matters. That's what we're going off of. One of my favorites from the GameCube era is Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life.
Yep, Wonderful Life. Yep,
I played so much
that's
of
a
that.
good one.
I played so much of it. It was really good. I ended up marrying the chick in the green dress.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Out here
Instead
having
of
a
that-
wife before Haley. Woo. Bible
This
don't
is
allow
like,
that.
this is way before I met Haley.
That is fair.
Way
Now,
before
did you
I met
ever
Haley.
play the original Animal Crossing? 'Cause
That
that was
I
a
did.
banger too.
Yeah.
That I
Yes.
never played.
Dude, that one was
of
almost
my
better.
favorites. I love the original Animal Crossing. And you guys are going to be fucked up with me just now turning down my volume. So, Godspeed with that, Editor Jordan.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
he'll be fine. It's
I
too
noticed
much
I was
then.
peeking a little bit, but
I'm not doing too
edit-
bad.
Editor J throws everything in and then automatically levels the audio so he doesn't have to deal with someone being super loud. So yeah.
Also fair.
Animal Crossing, I've still got my original fucking memory card that came with the game when you first bought it. Remember that shit? It's
The gray one, little
Yes.
gray memory card. Yep.
Yeah, the little gray one with like
The
fucking,
8
with the
megabit
white
memory
thing
card.
inside, and it has the Animal Crossing logo, and it's like you're supposed to write.
I thought
these-
I thought it had a little blue character on it, like the cat that you
Some
ride
of
into
them-
train with.
Some of them did. I don't think I got mine. I think the ones that near launch did. I think after
Okay.
that they just gave it a little fucking like you're supposed to write whose name or who it belongs
Fair.
to with like a little like orange like Animal Crossing logo at the top. But
See, I never
still
had that.
got that. Still got mine, my brother's, and my mom's original fucking save files on there. It was
Jeez.
Nice.
Fine. Like a couple months ago, I plugged it in and like went through. Beautiful. Love that game.
They do not make them like they used to.
Nope.
They really don't.
Okay, New Horizons is really good.
It is.
On
I
the
used to have a Switch.
Yes. That, I mean, to me, it wasn't like the sinkhole of time that I put in the original one, but it was still
No.
very, very good. Better than almost all the other sequels they had. Like, I liked it better.
City
than, like,
Folk
the
was
Happy
not
Home.
bad.
You're right. City Folk wasn't bad, but New Horizons was better for me. I liked.
I agree.
I like New Horizons more. I like the original more. The Happy Home Academy one was stupid.
Was it the 3DS?
I think, yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
That one was
personally,
fucking-
personally, SSX Tricky and Animal Crossing, the original, are in my top 10 somewhere.
Top 10s, yeah. So, obviously, my top 5 could easily go DS3, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, like Dark Souls Remastered,
out.
Demon Souls. It could easily go like that, but I'm just gonna throw them all into the same category as the Soulsborne or from FromSoft games. Obviously, I have Solar above my head.
So
It is. I fucking love FromSoft games.
Understandable.
Going with developers, they're my favorite developer. Yes, sir.
Now, the bigger question.
Question: would you throw Sekiro in that chunk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Is Sekiro made from FromSoft?
Sekiro's FromSoft.
Okay, I
Now,
thought
the
so.
other question is because you said Soulsborne, and then you changed it to FromSoft. Is it all FromSoft? Like cookies and cream on the PlayStation 1 FromSoft?
Never-
No,
All the games I
Knight's
played.
Armament FromSoft?
So we're gonna go.
the Souls-like, if you will.
We're gonna go
Okay,
Demon
so the
Souls.
Soulsborne.
Demon Souls North.
Yeah, Souls Borneo.
Okay, so
Ring.
that includes Armored Core 5 on the PlayStation 3.
Except I haven't played the Armored Core games except for
This
a little
man
bit of
is
6.
being so pedantic and
okay,
dying
fine.
on the wrong
I'll
fucking
say
hill.
DES,
They're
Demon
RPGs.
Souls,
They're RPGs.
Dark
They're
Souls,
RPGs, not their
Dark Souls
weapons.
1 remastered. Dark Souls 2 is
I hate
top
you, Aidan.
10. Dark Souls 3, I love Dark Souls 3. Elden Ring, fantastic game. I just 100%ed it. You can check that out on our gaming channel. I finally finished Fantasy Flame Ending with beating Surmog. So check that out. WTF Games.
He also loves Dark Souls 2. That's his favorite one.
2,
Oh yeah, top.
it's not.
top of the
2 is not my favorite, but 2 is still
he
good.
loves the scholar portion of it, especially.
I hate Scholar. Scholar the first one is dog shit.
That's
It's
his
still better
favorite
than
part.
some games I've played.
Hey,
That is
don't
true.
you fucking hate on cyber furry fucker like that?
So
Or the second one.
out of the, I'm gonna list these. They're all like top. I'm gonna list them which I like the best. It's gonna go DS3, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, DS1, Demon Souls, DS2.
And then you forgot Sekiro.
Sekiro is probably with that DS1 area.
Okay. So,
So, like,
another game that
pretty
put
much-
the high Bloodborne. Love Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Bloodborne. If I didn't speedrun DS3, Bloodborne would be number 1. But speedrunning DS3 made me love it. So that's like, I beat all bosses with not the DLC. The DLC was not yet. I beat all bosses without like any major skips. 3 hours.
It's not bad.
So, and I obviously Solaire, he's my boy. And I hate to say it, but we got to talk about the other poster I have up there.
Tarkov's got to be in there somewhere.
Tarkov,
It's
as
such a
much as I
love-hate.
fucking hate it, it has to be one of my favorite games.
It has such low lows, but the peaks are just too good to ignore.
Yeah.
It
But
really is a drug.
A fucking game I can put above Escape from Tarkov, which is kind of the same genre.
Hunt.
Hunt is always fun.
Showdown.
Hunt is always fun.
Crytek has done such a good job with
Crytek
that
is so
game
good.
over the past few years, and that game just deserves so much more love than what it's really gotten.
The thing is with Hunt, it's Crytek listens. Crytek, like, I don't like why, like, when they added the hunting bow, like the long bow, everyone's like, add a fucking bow, add a bow, add a bow. And Crytek's like, fuck it, here you guys go. So, like, that's big. So, like, they listen to their audience. Like, it's huge.
And a lot of the stuff that they've been trying, like they try and add a bunch of unique stuff that is a unique little twist, like the Springfield they've got, but they got the Springfield Craig, like
Yep.
the old
Yeah.
Swiss Craig.
Yep.
That thing is fantastic. They have the Automat is a weird
Yep.
take on the
Yep.
Mosin. Again, unique but cool. They have
John's
the Obras.
new favorite gun, the Caldwell
man.
conversion uppercut.
Mm-hmm.
You just take a
precision Deadeye.
Precision Deadeye, whatever.
precision Deadeye. Yeah, you take a big
Caldwell conversion
40
uppercut precision
a
Deadeye.
45 long cut, a long Colt, slap a stock on it, and a short range scope. I'm having a field day.
That thing claps. That is, like,
It really does.
so good.
Love that. I love
But-
the fucking like you're going to unique like the Romero fucking Alamo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Or the hatchet.
Romero. Yeah. All the hatchets are so cool.
I mean, the hatchet's
Yeah,
cool,
or the
but, like,
claws.
all of these things are things that are in that general time frame that existed. Like, the Romero Alamo
Mm-hmm.
was a real fucking attachment that you
Yep.
could buy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was just awesome.
now let's talk something that's not real life that I absolutely fucking
Bomb
love in the
lance,
game.
fuck you.
The fucking bomb lance. It is so much fun. Oh, John hates it because he doesn't like getting close to people. But
Well, not just that, but I die to it by such stupid ways.
the bomb lance is so fun, man.
It is. It's effective. You can't hate it. It's a unique gun. Like, again, Crytek is just trying some off-the-wall random bullshit, and it sticks.
Well, the thing, like with the bomb lance and any melee in the game, is if they miss their shots, it's over. If you're gonna hit them,
Right.
like if they don't kill you with their 6 shots on their pistol, okay, guess what?
Fair.
You're getting fucking
pl-
slapped by a bomb lance.
And to play off that, almost every single gun is viable to its own extent.
It's whatever
can
you like.
Use
It's what you
almost
like.
any single gun in that game. Granted, there's a couple stinkers in there, but you can use damn near everything in
the
that
Winnie.
game.
Half of the
Oh
family.
god,
Okay.
the Winnies are so
The
bad.
Winnie without levering.
The Winnie without
With levering,
Okay, with
It's
levering and, like, special ammo.
Yeah.
It can be good.
Yeah.
But, like,
because the Winnie C with levering and poison, that's
yeah,
fucked
that-
up.
I like that. But, like, just the basic bitch fucking Winnie,
The 1873. It's
Yeah.
no
it's so fucking. It just does no damage.
damage. Like I'd rather have a pistol. Like it does
Yeah,
more.
I
The
would
pistol does more
rather have-
damage.
A fucking conversion chain pistol than the Winnie, because at least I know I'll fucking hit. I can kill someone with the chain pistol. Meanwhile,
Or if you give me 2, then I hack. But
yeah. And then
Yeah,
meanwhile, we
yeah.
get fucking headshotted by a Winnie with fucking high velo. And we run high velo, shoot someone in the head, and they just whip around and fucking nail us with the sparks.
That fucking one
they-
game, I shot that dude in the fucking chest and the head like 16 times, and then he's like, "Huh?" and fucking whacked me with the goddamn Mosin.
well, that's the same problem with Tarkov. Is sometimes you get
Oh,
the
God,
inconsistencies
yeah,
where you hit
yeah.
him with 12, 15 shots.
Yeah.
It's like you just spit on them or hit him with a spitball. They turn around and one tap you. But that's kind of the nature of those games.
Yeah.
Fucking today when they were playing, they went to fucking Pier, and there was a dude that was just chilling there.
Yeah, John was here. It was me, Max, and John.
I was the third guy.
Yeah, it was Max.
I was
John,
in the
and
back with a SVDS.
Yeah, and it's just like, I know, but the fucking podcast wasn't there for that.
Yeah, fair.
But it's like fucking just lighting this dude up, and he shoots Maxwell. It's like he lit up Maxwell pretty good, and I look at Maxwell's stream, and I'm like, no, all he did was black out his arm and fucking hurt his tummy.
Yeah, so quick little rewind. With Tarkov, this entire wipe, I've had so many problems with, like, taking rounds in anything that is not the armor.
Yep. Yep.
Not
Yeah,
the helmet, not the armor. They've been attracted to my arms like crazy and my legs like crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's partially the new ammo changes, how the ammo got sorted around. But
That
I think it's
and,
also just my piss poor luck.
There's also some hitbox issues.
Yeah, fair. Tarkov's in a weird spot.
Great
Great wipe, but
Tark, this is the most fun wipe this is the most fun I've had in Tarkov in a while.
if not ever for me.
For you, yeah. For me, it's like I have 1,000 hours in it. Obviously, it's one of my favorite games. Killa's fucking awesome. He's the best boss in the game.
He's a cheater.
Dude, fucking hearing the deep voice and then some dude slides around the corner and one taps you with an RPK.
Best boss in the game. I don't
Gamer.
know, we haven't fought Kaban yet.
Right, I haven't fucking bought it
I
yet.
hear Kaban's a prick. Same with
Yeah,
the other
he
new
is.
guy on Streets.
But then again, we have to play Streets. Just fuck Streets. But Tarkov, this is the most fun the wipe's been, but it's also been like, I wouldn't say we've ran into that many cheaters.
Just a few. I mean,
A few. And there's been a lot more vacuum hackers than anything this wipe.
vacuum hacking's been wild.
Bad. But
The
that's
state of Tarkov right now is like, it's the most fun, but also, I don't know if this is really true or not, but anecdotally from streamers and everyone playing, everyone's saying right now that this is the worst state for hacking. Like this is the highest number of hackers. Because I mean, you say we haven't ran into that many hackers. I mean, we've run into a few. I mean, fuck, one that I reported got banned, but it's like the previous wipes when they weren't as fun to play. How many did we run into outside of labs? Maybe 6.
About the same amount. No, about the same amount.
I ran into
for me,
more
it's
last wipe and the wipe before.
For me, it was way fewer.
So personally,
You also didn't really play that much.
It's true.
You didn't.
But like the
So
last few wipes that I've played, I've ran into fewer.
Oh, I've run
hackers
into
than I have this one.
way more hackers in the last wipe than this wipe.
This wipe I've ran into maybe 1, 2, 3 at most. Last wipe and the wipe prior I thought were bad.
Do you know what
that's the
there's
same-
been a fucking abundance of this wipe? Extract campers.
Oh my god, yes.
I have yet to run into more than, again, maybe a small handful.
Oh, so many. There's so many.
Not bad, eh?
Like sometimes interchange is bad. Scabbing on interchange is really bad. Like
That's why I don't do it.
it's stupid. Like I scab interchange and I leave, and then Max tries to leave like a minute after me, and he gets shot in the back of the head. Like, where'd you leave through? I'm like, Emercom? He's like, you didn't die? I'm like, no. He's like, there's a fucking dude camping up top here. I'm like, cool. Obviously, he didn't like me.
Fair. No, I haven't ran into, again, maybe but a small handful, but I don't scav interchange as much as you do.
Yeah.
I'm a typical
Yeah.
factory scabber if I'm playing solo, just because it's quick in and out.
See, I scabbed Lighthouse today, and I got some good loot.
I have yet to ever scab Lighthouse.
Lighthouse, you can like get some good loot.
Lighthouse has some good loot on it, but also you're probably gonna fucking scav in early as fucking raid with.
That's the
weekends
only
and
thing.
It's still basically
That's the
a
only
full
thing.
lobby.
Well, no,
Well, 'cause-
when I got in at 24 minutes, 23 minutes, 25 minutes, somewhere around there. So it
It's
wasn't
a,
bad.
what, 30 or 45
It's
minute
a
raid?
45.
Okay. Now, I think North and South Chalet have a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
Those are the spots that besides the water treatment plant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we dive into this Tarkov pit,
Yeah, so let's get out of the Tarkov pit.
another game that I have dived into heavily,
Dave.
but Tish, Dave the Diver. It is the best $15 I think I've ever spent. Becky, my girlfriend, originally got a few games for Christmas, and Dave the Diver was one of them. Watched her play it for like 10 minutes, and I said, yeah, I'm getting that. Used my gift cards wherever they're at, and I have 20 plus hours in that game that I put into the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's just cheap, stupid fun that you can pick up, put down.
I also like Dave.
It's fantastic.
I also do like Dave the Diver. I played on my Ally upstairs before I go to sleep, which is super nice. Another game. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say I like if I'm going to bed. My ass just loves to throw on like Stardew Valley.
Oh yeah.
So hear me out.
It's cheap.
Do you have anything handheld? So a Switch, an Ally, a Steam Deck, anything like that?
Switch.
Get Dave the Diver. It's $15, and I think it'd be a game you'd enjoy. And not just that, but like Jordan and I have both. Jordan, you play Dredge too, right?
Nope.
Oh, well, there's Dredge DLC. So if you ever see me play Dredge or seen anybody on YouTube
We've
play
watched
Dredge,
you play Dredge. We've watched NL play
Now-
Dredge.
and get this, you guys are familiar with Godzilla. There's going to be a Godzilla DLC with Dredge, where Godzilla comes out of the water and shit.
I need it.
So
I need it right
yeah,
now.
you need it. It is the best $15 I've ever spent. It's the best indie game I have ever played.
It
Hands
is
down.
extremely good.
I told Jordan he
Love
should
it.
get the PS4 Godzilla game.
I heard that was
It's so
terrible.
cheap. Yeah, it's not great.
And it's $600.
Yeah. It sold horribly. Like there's like almost no physical copies.
Zoom in on John's face.
There's no way you just said that, oh, they're cheap, and then it's like more than my car payment.
Yeah.
It was
No,
sarcasm.
that's the
Oh,
joke is,
shush.
Like, it's well known for not being good, but the Godzilla community is like all about fucking just
Godzilla.
buying everything Godzilla, and so these people are willing to pay massive amounts.
Absurd amount of money.
And like
So,
people will literally go to like a fucking Goodwill and find it and,
Mhm.
and post it on the subreddit and be like, yo, one of you want this? And then the first reply will be some dude just sitting there. I'll pay you $300 for it.
So weird. Now, one thing that I realized is back when we were kids, the Game Boy Color, Pokemon Crystal is apparently worth a shit ton nowadays. The English version
Crystal.
that sells for second gen
Yeah.
or is it third?
Second.
That's second. That's second.
That's silver,
That-
silver, gold, and crystal.
Yeah, that's yeah. An English copy of Crystal sells for like $130.
Damn.
And I've got a Game Boy Color somewhere with Crystal still in it. Because as stupid as it sounds, I brought that shit to high school with me.
Why not? Fuck it.
Loved it. I had a green Game Boy Color without the battery pack on it.
Yeah.
Or the back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, fucking lost that. Just kept rechargeable AA's that I just cycled through. And I kept a copy of Crystal because Crystal's my second favorite generation behind Platinum.
I was gonna
Love
say
Platinum.
next favorite game, man.
Pokemon Platinum.
Platinum and Diamond, phenomenal. Gen
Yeah.
4 Pokemon has to. What?
What?
Oh,
Is it
you said
fuck
fuck
Pearl?
Pearl.
Dude, fuck Pearl.
Platinum and Diamond.
Pearl, whatever.
Specifically.
Was
Platinum,
Pearl
Diamond, Pearl.
Suicune?
It was
No,
Pearl.
No, Suicune was Crystal. Pearl was
Crystal.
Palkia.
That's what it was. Yeah, Palkia. Yep. Palkia, Dialga, and what was Platinum? Platinum was the two mix, right?
Giratina.
Giratina. Yeah.
Shadow.
And then they had Azelf.
Azelf, Uxie, and Mesprit.
Yep.
Dude, you just brought back my childhood.
And then fucking the Crescent bitch that ran away all the goddamn time.
Cresselia?
Yes. The
And then you
moon.
had
Pokemon
also-
Platinum,
No, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Sorry, never mind.
And then Shaman.
which was good, but not
Shaman
as.
was also Gen 4. And
So I thought
arguably the best starter ever made. Victini? Victini is not Gen 4. Victini is black and white. It's Gen 5.
no, Dratini is in.
No, Victor.
Dratini is.
Victini.
Oh, I said Dratini. I was gonna say that's Gen 1, pal.
Was a like one of the GameStop fucking exclusive ones that you can get.
That was in black and white. I'm pretty sure that's black, and white.
Either black and white or black and white 2.
No, not black and white too. I didn't play black and white too.
Either way,
Victini.
Platinum was like the perfect balance of new shit.
Rotom was Gen 4.
Rotom was Gen 4. Platinum was the perfect balance of new shit while not
Victini
adding
was
too
a
much and
psychic.
becoming over the top.
Yeah. Victini was Gen 5.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I've mixed up all of the 18 million fucking events that I've gone through in Pokemon.
Oh,
over the
tons
years.
of events. But those like fantastic games. Pokemon is so, like it'll be near and dear in my heart, probably all our hearts. It's such a good game.
Yes.
I
But
think
Platinum
in my
will
bin
still
right
reign
over
supreme.
there, I still have my copy of Platinum, Leaf Green, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow, and
You have
Blue
all
was
the movies
best.
on
Wait, you have
VHS.
red?
yeah, I have the original Red, the original Blue, Pokemon Yellow. I have all of the American release of the original Gen 1.
I'm surprised you never had green. I mean, granted, that was just pure Japanese, right?
Now,
Yes and no. There are American prototypes of it that you can get. They're like $28,000.
Yeah, that's worth more than my Mini Cooper.
Yeah, there's like 50 of them made. Like, I
Now-
could buy a fucking American Green. I'd want to kill myself.
another we got to go with another runner up for my favorites, and that would be Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
That was a good generation. That was 3?
That was Gen
Forgot
3.
about that. I forgot I have my brother's copy of Ruby.
I think I had
Now,
Emerald.
okay, now I had Emerald. I love Emerald. Rayquaza is one of my favorite legendaries of all time.
All right, but
Just goated.
quick pause before you continue. Favorite starter of all time?
Ooh,
Mine's not even close.
mine's pretty close.
Sorry, I have a 1, a somewhat close to, and then nobody else fucking matters.
Yep, that's me. I got 1 super close, like 1, 2, or 1, 1.5, 1. They're both tied for first.
So while Aiden thinks about it, because I can see his pondering in his eyes as he looks off into the distance with that 1,000-yard stare, Mr. Krabs. Cyndaquil,
Ooh,
Charizard.
basic bitch.
Fuck you.
Basic bitch.
Cyndaquil is so good, man. Don't even.
Cyndaquil is good. Cyndaquil is top 3.
Typhlosion was just
Typhlosion
so
really good. Top 3. Cyndaquil's top 3. I love Cyndaquil. I gotta go with Turtwig and Mudkip. We're tied number 1 because Torterra, badass as fuck. Fucking Swampert. Water ground type. Dirty.
So long as none of you fucks say Bulbasaur, we're fine. Bulbasaur is the worst starter in Gen 1. I will fight everybody on that.
I love Bulbasaur.
Fair.
But picking, I went Blastoise, Gen 1.
Understandable.
I always want Charmander. So,
Charmander, man.
I think for me, it's got to be a top 3, and it's got to be Charmander number 1. I always, if there's a choice for me to get Gen 1s, Charmander. I just love Charizard. Charmander, and then
So does everyone else.
probably Turtwig, because Torterra.
That's our
is a-
generation.
Fuck yeah,
man.
brother. Torterra's badass.
Our generation is just Charizard.
Yeah, and then number 3 tied. Gonna come in the opposite of John here. Totodile. It's the little croc boy.
Feraligatr is
see
good.
that.
Feraligator's good.
I was also a
Feraligator's
big fan of. I was a
Chikorita?
big fan of Chimchar.
Chimchar's okay,
Chimchar's
but
great too.
you're
I
also-
I was this close to saying Piplup as well, because that was
all
Vaporeon,
3 of the
I
Gen
heard.
yeah.
Gen
Or,
4 starters, they're all good.
Like,
Like
not Empoleon. That's a fucking.
Empoleon is the is
Empoleon,
Piplup.
the final
Yeah,
one.
Sorry, I was thinking
That's fine.
Vaporeon. Sorry, yeah, Empoleon was great.
Water Steel type.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was always my go-to.
Uh,
starter for Diamond,
Infernape.
Platinum,
Infernape is what? Fighting fire.
Fighting fire.
Fighting Fire. I would
Or
typically
sorry,
go
firefighting.
for when I would do that, because I typically would buy 2 of the games, and I'd play 1 copy on my DS and 1 copy on Rice's DS.
On races, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So I would always go through, and I would get on like Platinum, I'd go Piplup, and on Diamond, I would typically go either Chimchar or Chikorita, so that way I could trade an egg and get the fully the full fucking Pokédex.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Turtwig.
Number 1, yeah, my number 1, and it's T1, tied for 1, is Turtwig and Mudkip.
Never a big Mudkip guy.
Big Mudkip guy. Big Mudkip guy.
All right, so Pokemon aside, what game's next?
Ooh, what games are next? Well, one of my other top, I'd say it's top 15, top 10, top 15. How John and I met.
Hunt Showdown.
Hunter Call of the
Kidding.
Wild.
Hunt Call Wild, yeah. Other Hunt.
The Hunter Call of the Wild, you know, it's all, if you watch General Sam's video, you do got to pay. I have 340 hours in it. It's
I'm close to about 150.
super chill. It's super chill. It's just relaxing. And a super big time waster. It is a huge time waster. It's so nice. But that's all. That's up there for me. But base game kind of boring. Not gonna lie. Gotta get the cool guns.
Because we got into a game with Flinter, wasn't it?
DD33.
DD33, that's who it was.
Yep. And then we
Still doing hunt videos to this day.
Call it
Oh, yeah, so is Flinter.
Dude, Flinter's like has 350,000 subs just from like Call of the Wild / classic / Way of the Hunter.
So it's weird. I got into the lobby randomly because I was looking for a big multiplayer lobby. Happened to be on the one with more people. No idea who DD was at the time. Joined. Jordan was cool. DD was cool. Hung out. Talked to him. I actually met Jordan before you did, Aidan.
Yep.
But we just kind of had a good little gap hiatus.
We had a huge gap where we didn't really.
It's like 3 years.
We talked, but we didn't really play games together.
No, and that's when you and Aidan met and got close.
Yeah.
And here we is.
And really,
And here we all are.
it
Going to Virginia.
it wouldn't be like we already talked about how we met, but I want to shout out Colby. Moral support. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have met Max, and then I would have met Aidan.
How'd you meet Colby?
Colby and I met in Black Ops 2.
Wow.
So we've been friends for a long fucking time. And then
Difference is, even without
That's
Cobia,
pre-me.
I would have met Max.
yeah, well, you're related to
No,
Max.
fuck you, cousin boy.
So
It's free game in Alabama.
Oh hell yeah!
Colby, we started playing Escape from Tarkov, and then Colby met Slump, another friend group. He was a nice guy, like Slump, Cobra, Max.
Oh, Slump's part of Cobra's group.
Cobra's part of Slump's group, yeah.
Yeah, same shit, different pile.
Yeah. So
I
that
like Cobra.
that group, right?
I love Cobra.
And then Max and I started hanging out like Tarkov more. Then I met with you guys, and then Aidan and I became best friends doing Tarkov shots and talk about dick pics. We've talked
Don't
about it
threaten.
lots on the podcast, so that's that.
You met the whole group of 4 slices: Brett, Blake, Chandler.
Yeah, all the boys. And then eventually I sucked John into the group, and now he's stuck here. And look at
He's stuck
Tulsa.
here, never to leave.
Never to leave.
My cat loves that blanket. So Hunt's definitely a good game. I'd say
Yeah,
top 15
Call of the
for
Wild.
me.
Yeah, Call of the Wild is good. Call of the Wild is very good.
I would say top 15.
I want to stream Call of the Wild more.
Fair.
Just chill, kill time. You know, try to get some diamonds. The great ones they added are super cool.
Yeah.
The great ones are super cool. So that's up there. And next game, because we don't want to be sticking too long, because we also need to talk about content creators, and we've already been at this for half an hour.
Yeah, what about you, Aidan? Shoot.
For me,
Your turn.
a lot of them are going to be older games
That's fine.
because
If you say like the original Ninja Gaiden,
oh fuck no, I hate that game. It's so hard. I do have it though.
it's great, but it's fucking hard.
Yeah, it's fucking hard.
All of the Ninja Gaiden games, even on the PS2, were hard.
The
Yep.
Ninja Gaiden games, fucking I have Final Fantasy 2 on the NES.
Oh.
It's impossible. They're like, go
Yeah.
find our prince. Where is he? This map is procedurally generated and bigger than Skyrim. Where the fuck is he? You give me 0 hints.
That game was very ahead of its time.
No, so probably my favorite that I've put the most amount of time into is Diablo 2.
That's
Just
a good pick.
oh, love it. Love everything about it. Like me and Jordan started playing through the fucking Resurrected with like the HD graphics,
Yep.
and you can press fucking what is it, like tilde or
G.
F1?
G.
Sorry, G to like change the graphics back to the original. And I never realized until like going from that HD back to the original graphics that I used to play on, how shitty it looked.
Well, that's how Halo Combat Evolved was
Yeah.
with the remaster. You can do a quick little press button toggle, and it's just night and day.
Ass.
So
Number 2.
I play an ultra wide monitor. We're gonna talk about this. So it doesn't support ultra wide. So I had black bars on my monitor, and then I switched to old mode, and it was like this much on my monitor instead of the 34 inches.
Yeah.
So it's like,
You switch
damn.
into old mode, it's 4x3, bitch.
Ugh.
It came out before there were flat panel TVs, my guy.
CRTs.
Oh,
But I did
it
enjoy it.
was CRT.
We need to get back into that, but I also want to restart my build because I don't like this character. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, we can run it back.
So-
'cause I don't want
We're
to be
not
like an overpowered paladin. I may go fucking shadow assassin.
See, I want to be overpowered paladin.
so to kind of keep with the theme of games we put a lot of hours into. Ouch.
Destiny.
No,
That's up there.
So
I
I
have,
guess that's
I have
I
1,800 hours in Destiny 1.
I will say Destiny 1 and 2 combined, because Destiny 1 I've got about 1,000 plus. Destiny 2 I've got about 1,000 plus.
I have 18 in Destiny 1.
Dude.
And then on 2
I
combined, I
keep
probably
going
have
back.
500.
I keep going back. But I was going to say Counter-Strike.
CS
I
is,
put-
yep. Yep.
I've put 2,500 plus hours into CS Go and 2 combined, and I keep getting reeled back in. It's just a game that I've always been good at, game I've always enjoyed, and it's where I've actually met a lot of people I still talk to, just because, you know, we all enjoy the suck. We all enjoy the grind. I mean, that's.
See, I want to play more
We're the same with
CS.
Tarkov.
I want to play more CS.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. I hate it, but I love it. That's another game that's like, oh, I hate to love
It's
it.
like Tarkov,
Yep.
yeah. It's a fucking drug.
When you're doing good, the high is high, and then it's like, oh fuck, we just lost 3 games in a row.
Yeah, you either
There
feel like you're
goes
on
my
top of the
MMR.
world. You either feel like you're on top of the world, or you're gonna go play in traffic in front of a semi.
Yep.
There's no in between. There really isn't.
So I have
And it,
in CS, I have, let's scroll through my shit here. 910 hours.
my main account. That's my last played. My main account.
You have 1900.
Yeah, that's my 19 on my main, but my other 2 accounts combined are probably close to 2,500.
Yep.
I enjoy Counter-Strike, unfortunately.
One of my friends has
Fuck ton of CS:GO in high school,
3,950.
And
My first computer was built for CSGO.
yep, I played a fuck ton of it in high school, and then that email has been lost to time, so that Steam account is gone.
Dude, my first computer was not only built with pre-owned parts, but I was playing on a 32-inch 720p Vizio TV, but I was using a Mad Catz mouse
God damn.
with an.
The rat
It gets
mouse.
worse. This was back when the 700 series was the graphics card choice.
Yep.
Yep.
I ran a 660 Ti, and I had an AMD FX 6300.
I got you beat. My first PC was a used IBM mouse that my dad got for free from work, an IBM keyboard, and it was a bare bones PC that I had bought online for $200. It was an AMD Athlon 2 integrated GPU
No.
and CPU. That was my first PC. I opened it up recently, and I'm like, I thought there was a graphics card in this bitch, and then I remembered, I'm like, no, it was a fucking APU.
You're running an APU. That's funny.
Yeah.
See, my first computer, I don't remember it that much.
Compact 2 laptop
It was an IBM.
from 1984.
Do they still make anything?
No.
Besides for Watson,
No, I don't
Who?
think so.
IBM?
IBM.
The server grid. They mainly
Oh
move
yeah,
between
like server
the
grid.
mainframes.
Yeah. So that was my
Okay.
first. I have no idea what processor. No idea. I had no fucking clue. Because to be honest with you guys, I only got into PC shit like, I guess 6 years ago now.
And then that growth was exponential.
Because I was into it. Like I had like my first PC that I got after like I bought myself. Like obviously my parents bought me the first one. First one I bought myself was a Ryzen. Nope, it was before the Ryzen.
FX is probably an 8350 as a bulldozer architecture.
Yep, I think so.
Yep.
With a RX 290.
I'm surprised it wasn't like the HD 7870s. People used to run those things in SLI
I
for
think
the
it was
longest
it was
time.
newer than that. It was something fucking stupid small. And then I went to a i5 8600K with a 1050 Ti.
Okay. After
You know-
my 6300 with my 660 Ti, I went to an i5 4760 with a 1070. So I feel you.
See, I was a little newer then. So I went
You were.
that, and then from there
Count-
I went.
I don't count my
What?
true first PC because it wasn't.
Yeah,
mine,
no.
It was like the family PC.
Yeah,
That I went and played Minecraft,
Nope.
the browser Minecraft before it was downloadable on. That
Dude.
was a Dell
No.
Optiplex.
I had
So
a lap.
I was
I
late
had
to the
a
game.
fucking laptop. Don't remember the brand.
I had
What is
my
it?
laptop was HP Mini Notebook. It was that big.
No.
That was my
I had-
laptop.
no.
I had a 15.6
Terrible.
inch laptop. Come on, camera. Not right now. Come on, bro. I had a 15.6 inch laptop. It had an AMD APU in it. And I played Minecraft all the time. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And then my first desktop was the whatever I just said, and then the 8600K, and then I went to a 9700K with a 2060. Then the 2060 eventually got replaced with John's 3070 Ti he has now.
Yeah, it's right there.
And now I have a computer that is completely overkill for everything I do. But I love it.
It'll be good for years to come.
Until I upgrade it again, which will be next year.
Inevitably.
Because
Oh, sorry.
it won't be next year.
The first one I legitimately built was a 6700K with a 1050 Ti.
Okay, yeah.
And then I went to the 10700K, still with the 1050 Ti.
Yeah.
And then
Those ran for a while.
yeah, and then upgraded to my 3090 Ti, still with the 10700K. And have now upgraded to the 13900K with the 3090 Ti.
So
So I'm
I was
running.
definitely late to the party with a lot of things. I didn't get my first Xbox until 7th grade, which was
A long fucking time ago.
a long time ago, but it was halfway into the 360 era. So when I started on Call of Duty, I was playing World at War, COD 4, and MW3. They skipped MW2 on the Wii. So kind of like how the Switch has the Pro Controller, you had the Pro Controller for the Wii that you plugged into the nunchuck. So instead of pointing and aiming, I had an Xbox controller.
Brother, I played World at War on the fucking Wii. That was my first Call of Duty, and I used the stick.
Did you put it into the
Nope.
gun thing? So you had the Zat? Oh, I didn't either. I didn't like it.
And then I upgraded. I got my PS3 a few months before Black Ops 1 came out.
No, I was playing Black Ops 1 still on the Wii. I was good. Like, that was my game.
I love Black Ops 1. Probably Black Ops 1 is up on my is up
Black
is
Ops
up there.
1 and World at War, that's how I was going to link it back. Those two are definitely in the top 10.
See,
Or at least top 15 at least.
COD 4.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
I had more fun than the other two than
Love
COD
it.
4. Nothing against it, but
COD 4, fantastic game. It's up on my top 10.
For me, MW2, easy.
So-
that was the first Call of Duty I had on like the 360. Obviously, I played World at War on my Wii as well.
Right.
Every child did.
Yep.
Every upstanding citizen should have played World at War on the Wii.
Yep.
And then I got the 360 back when they still had the 3 editions: the arcade, the black one, and then the.
in the Elite,
yeah.
the Elite, right?
I think the Elite was the black one because it was
Yeah.
the arcade, the second white one, and then the Elite was the black one. And we got
Okay.
the arcade, like the cheapest bottom tier one with like a 50 gig hard drive to begin with. But also 360, you didn't need to install anything.
Nope. And
No.
Call of Duties weren't 150 gigabytes.
Well,
they
and that was
just
the
played off the disc.
And that was the thing. I never played MW2 in its heyday because MW2 was never on the Wii.
I also
I had the
never played MW2 in its heyday because I told my mom I wanted MW, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And she got me COD 4 instead of Modern Warfare 2. So I played Modern Warfare up until Black Ops 1, which I got for Christmas that year. So I also skipped over Modern Warfare 2. And a game that I fucking love, like MW2, I went back and I played it. Amazing. But my top, this beats out Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 3. I loved Modern Warfare 3.
I enjoyed it a lot, but I think even Black Ops 2, the first one I played on the 360, beats out MW3.
Black
But
Ops
that's
2 does
just
beat out
because-
MW3. Black Ops 2, best Call of Duty ever made. For
know
multiplayer,
if
it
I-
is one of the best Call of Duties ever made.
See, I really like the whole coin/currency system of Black Ops 1, where you had the wager system and you bought your attachments with money.
See, a lot of people didn't though. It was okay, but there's a lot
It
of
was
people that didn't.
controversial. It was kind of a split camp.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I liked it.
2 is phenomenal.
All I remember, I played Black Ops, loved it. Played Black Ops 2, loved it. But me and Maxwell were playing MW2 during its fucking peak heyday, before Black Ops ever released. I remember going to the fucking midnight release of Black Ops to buy it.
Nope.
Dude, MW2 for me and Max is just, it was just everything.
Yeah.
It was everything we wanted from a game and more. Like, you could still, there was still that early Call of Duty, you know, like, not so subtle racism, and by that I mean absolutely blatant.
Yeah.
Like, there were still campers and people like fucking yelling at each other in the middle of the game, calling them pussies for fucking camping.
I fucked your mom. I fucked your mom. I fucked your mom.
I
Oh yeah.
I will say, I'd be willing to say, roughly like COD 1 through like Black Ops 3 was peak COD, just mainly because of the chats.
Oh yeah.
Because that's when
The
people were the
chats
most
were great.
aggressive
I loved it.
and just unfiltered and
BO3
raw.
though.
It wasn't a great game, but people were still kind of teetering that edge. That's kind of
That's
when
when
it
they
phasing
started
out.
with the jetpacks.
No, that was Infinite
No,
Warfare
that
and
was-
Advanced Warfare, and Black Ops 3 was the final one with it, and it wasn't as bad.
Black Ops 3 is before Infinite and Advanced Warfare.
Are you positive?
I'm pretty sure. No, it went Advanced Warfare, then BO3. Because I think about Advanced Warfare came out. No, that was Ghosts. Ghosts came after fucking BO2. And then I think it went BO3, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare. Then BO4 brought it back to boots on the ground. Shout out to BO4. That's the first game I hit Master Prestige and got whatever all the camos in the games are.
All right, so it went, and I quote, Ghost, Advanced Warfare,
Okay,
Black
Advanced.
Ops 3, then Infinite, then World War II.
Okay, so I got BO3 and Advanced mixed up.
BO3 was 2015. That was the third one, technically, on the Xbox One, PS4 era.
Yep.
Because technically Ghost was released with it as like a launch title.
Yep.
That was the weird transition crossover. Then Advanced Warfare, then
See-
Black Ops 3. Infinite was the first one where it was purely 1 and 4 beyond.
See, like in Ghost, there was no jetpacks.
I don't know.
Or
I've got
boost
an Xbox
jumps.
One copy of it that's still sealed.
Ghost sucked. Ghost was fucking horrible. But it was
I
boots on
bought
the
it
ground.
and then watched YouTube videos
Advanced
about it.
Advanced Warfare started with the jump with the exoskeleton jumping.
Didn't like it.
Neither did I. Never played it. And then
Black Ops 3 wasn't as bad with it, though.
BO3 was floaty. But BO3
It
also
was.
brought in like your champions, I guess.
Yeah, your
The
specialist.
specialists.
Never played
Which
it.
I didn't really care for.
I bought them all up
Fair.
to MW3. I wasn't a massive fan of MW3. Still good, but it wasn't to me as good as MW2 or the Black Ops first two. So I didn't buy anything after MW3 until Ghost came out. Bought that and then watched online videos. Never played it.
You didn't
And
play
then-
BO2?
Yeah, I played BO2. Oh, you're right. That was after MW3.
That was after
Sorry.
MW3.
Then yes, BO2 was the last one, and then Ghosts, never played it, and then I bought World War II because it looked interesting, and I was like, oh, it's going back because I really hated the entire idea of Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare. Just like the exoskeleton shit looked so stupid to me, I just didn't want to play it.
Now, World War II, they need to bring back this fucking game mode.
I have 5 minutes in that game on Steam.
World War II, or was it World
World War II.
Yeah.
World War II.
They have that rush game mode where you got one team attacks. It's like Battlefield Rush, right? You guys play Battlefield Rush. Oh, that's my favorite
Yeah.
Battlefield game mode. So
Battlefield
I
3
loved
is the
it.
best Battlefield.
3 is really good. I'm a big
Bad Company
Bad Company 2
shut
guy.
Up. Shut up.
I'm a big Bad Company 2 guy because I'm older. I'm an old man. So
Yeah,
that
you probably remember 9/11, don't you?
yeah, I was 5 years old. I was at school
That's 2.
when it happened. You were 2. Yeah, you were born in 99. Damn.
I was about
You
to
were
turn 3.
Yeah.
I just turned 2.
I was about to turn 5.
Turned 3.
It was 2 months before I turned 5.
But yeah, Bad Company 2 was very good. Black Ops 3 was good. Or, sorry, Battlefield 3 was good.
Battlefield 3 was good.
4 was where it started to slip, in my opinion.
They brought it kind of back with 1.
Didn't like 1,
I kind
didn't
of
like
liked
5.
1. 2042 sucks.
You listen to Chandler, he says, it's gotten better, guys.
Yeah,
Changing
but
from this topic.
yeah.
Out
Anyways,
of fucking nowhere. My number 2 game, Halo 2. That was the first game we ever got for the Xbox 360, and it was an Xbox original that was one of the only ones that, off the fucking rip, played perfectly on the 360. Like, other games had like glitches and issues that needed like software updates and shit.
yep.
But fucking Halo 2, amazing. Love that.
This is where I get smacked because I am a PlayStation kid.
Yes, John,
Just
you may ask.
Halo 2 is 17 years old. You're welcome.
Yes. Very nice. Thank you. Thanks for reassuring that we are indeed all older than this game.
Halo 2 could join the military if it wanted to,
see, I
with parental consent.
I was a Sony kid, so I didn't really get to play Halo.
I think for me, it's like it's a tie between 2 Halos for number 2. Halo 2
Reach.
and Reach. Absolutely. I put so many fucking hours into Reach. I played through fucking...
Reach Infected. Yep.
Did Reach Infected. I did fucking Lasso on Reach. I did fucking... I made it to the top tier in fucking multiplayer. Unlocked all of the fucking armor. The like different armor pieces that you can get. I spent so much time in Reach. I loved every second of it.
The custom games in Reach was peak.
Custom games
You
were
had-
amazing.
Yep. Speed Halo, Rent a Car. Yep. God. So, Jordan, you were a Sony guy.
Yep.
And Aidan, were you Microsoft through and through?
No, so when I never had the original Xbox. I got the 360, and then like a few months later, we traded in. I've always had a PS1, had a PS2, traded in a PS2 for the PS3 a couple months after we got the 360. So my family has always been...
Okay.
My dad has been always into gaming since like the 80s. When the first new gaming thing just dropped, gaming. But actually 1977 with the Atari. But either way,
Fair.
Dad's always been into gaming, so we always had, to our detriment, slightly, because we would always play games, we always had Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft.
Okay. So growing up, for me, I grew up with a PS1, PS2, and GameCube. Those were our 3 since I can remember. And then from there, in like 2006, our next one from there on out was the Wii.
Yes.
And that's where everything kind of dove from there. Got Call of Duty, then everyone I met in like 6th, 7th, 8th grade had 360. So I said, hey, Mom, give me a 360. And then,
Okay.
that's where it went.
I say I'm a Sony kid, but yeah, I started out with Nintendo. We all started out with the fucking Nintendo.
I didn't.
It's
Oh, GameCube, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's the only, like, I don't want to say kid-friendly, but it kind of is.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, I mean,
Nope.
there's, like, Doom and shit on, like, the Switch now, but, like, Nintendo has always been massively, this is for kids.
Yep.
The parents, we want to make it fun for the parents as well,
Yep.
but this is mainly for children.
Yeah, because they had everything from the old Zeldas to the new Zeldas at the time with the Zelda collection, which I had. Fucking fantastic, by the way.
And this
And then
gets
they had
into
Monkey
another one of
Ball.
my favorite games.
If you don't say Wind Waker, I'm going to throw shit at you.
Love
Wind Waker's up there. Wind Waker is up there. But we gotta
If you
go.
say Breath of the Wild over Wind Waker, we're going to have problems.
We gotta go with good old The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Majora's Mask was better. Changed my
Ocarina
mind.
of Time is way better than Majora's Mask.
I love them both. I got them both right over there. I love them both.
I mean, I prefer to Wind Waker
I-
over all three, but
I loved Ocarina of Time.
I loved
And-
Ocarina of Time. I love Majora's Mask.
I love all
I
Zelda
didn't-
games.
To be fair, a new
I
love of Majora's
well, yeah,
Mask.
you got
I
a
didn't-
dog named Zelda.
Yeah. I never had Majora's Mask growing up. We only had Ocarina. But a couple years ago, I went out and bought Majora's Mask, started playing through it, quickly became just as equal to Ocarina in my mind. Like, they're both
My
amazing
own-
games.
Well, my only complaint was like the biggest concept of Ocarina of Time is I didn't like how you were timed. I like exploring. I like looking around,
Yeah.
taking my time with things. That's how, again, not to sidetrack, but Cyberpunk 2077 is a top 10 of mine.
I have
DLC included.
You're
I love it a lot.
flip-flopping Majora's Mask and Ocarina.
You are.
No,
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
are.
thought
Mask-
Ocarina of Time had
No.
No, Majora's Mask has the 3-day time limit. And
No
then it
shit,
sends you
eh?
back. Yeah.
Ocarina of
Ocarina's the one where
Time
go to the
is
temple,
you.
pull the
Yeah,
sword, and
you.
become adult Link.
Yeah.
Whoopsies. Yeah, so Ocarina of Time is fine. Majora's Mask can go fuck itself.
Yeah, Majora's Mask is you have 3 days to do this, and then you need to get the giants to save to lift the moon up, and then you go after Skull Kid.
Yep.
Ocarina
So
of
I've been
Time.
hating on the wrong game
Yes.
for years.
Yes.
Ocarina of Time is when you start out as young Link, you go through the big tree.
Yep.
And then you get the 3, you kill the Dodongo, you kill the big tree guy, and then you do, I forget whatever's in the water temple, the water fucking place.
Fuck
Yeah,
the
so
water place.
Ocarina of Time is fine. It was a good game, but I think I preferred Wind Waker and then
Wind
the
Waker was good.
original Zelda.
Wind Waker's
The
good.
Legend of
because-
Zelda's great.
Original Zelda's great.
Because I had the Zelda collection
Yep.
on the GameCube,
Yep,
I
so
played
did
all
I.
of them.
So did I.
Yeah. To me, that was just a classic. I also had the big ass thick book where you could look at all the dungeons and
Yep.
all the characters. Yeah.
Always.
See,
Those-
that's.
those years were prime. Like, what were they, like the Prima game guides?
Yep.
I had game guides
Game
for
guides,
every
man.
single fucking game that I had. All
See,
of them.
that's good. Fantastic. Johnny said, don't say Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is fantastic. Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. Haley says it's phenomenal.
I thought you were gonna say Zelda 2: The Legend of Link, or The Adventure of Link. Sorry.
Yes, John?
My favorite part is when Zelda looks at Link and says, "We really are the Tears of the Kingdom."
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. No.
No.
Haley
My
spoiled
favorite
the game.
part is when Link's fiance dies in Breath of the Wild. He was fucking that fish chick, Mina or whatever her name is, and she's dead. He wakes up and
Yep.
she's dead.
Yeah.
Shit
Anyways.
happens, man. What can I say?
The only one I didn't really care for was Skyward Sword.
What about Four Swords?
Four Swords. I like Four Swords.
Four Swords is dog shit. What do you mean?
It's better than Skyward Sword.
What
You're
about
like
the-
5. You're the one of 5 people in the world who thinks that Four Swords was a good game.
What about Minish Cap?
Minish Cap.
All 3 sucked. The crossbow training game on the Wii was better,
Then Minish Cap
bro.
on the GBA?
I didn't like it.
What's the other Link? A Link Between Time. Link in the Past.
Link of the Past.
Link to the Past, and then a Link Between Worlds.
Yeah.
Is the
Link to the Past is good.
Link to the Past was good. Never played Link Between Worlds.
That was 3DS,
But obviously,
and I never played that one. I didn't.
I never
was
had a
3DS.
3DS.
I think
Obviously-
I didn't go beyond the DS Lite.
I had the thick ass gray original DS, and that was it.
So did I. I love The Legend of Zelda. My dog's name is Zelda. But Haley named the dog. Haley is the biggest fucking Zelda fan out there.
I don't know. Becky might be able to challenge her for that.
So that's my
Ooh.
mom.
They'll fight.
My mom loves Zelda, but I don't think you can challenge her to that.
My mom.
My mom would kick my ass in Zelda. If we did a Zelda speedrun, my mom would kick my ass hand over fist. She's played every single Zelda game that we've ever bought. She's learned, dude, to this day. I got the original Zelda on the fucking NES, and I'll plug it in, and like every now and then I'll like,
Oops.
when I lived in the same state as her, she would come over and we'd play fucking Zelda, and to this day, in Zelda, Link to the Past, and like every single fucking game, she knows every single secret in every single game, exactly how to get there, what you need to get there. Like
That's how my mom was.
Yeah, I'll still
1 and 2.
pop in the OG fucking Zelda, and she'll be like, "Oh, you need this fucking candle. You got to hit this bush in this fucking top left corner after going left, right, up, which is not the right passcode, but you got to take that way to get to the fucking secret cave in the original one."
Yep, that's how my mom was. She's the reason why we had not only the GameCube collection for all the Zeldas at the time, but the reason why we had the book.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just a big fan of those games back then. And I used to just sit there and watch her play. So even though those aren't in my top 10, 15, or whatever you want to call this shitty list,
Your favorite,
they're
it's
still
just favorite games. Just games you like.
it's still a nostalgia factor.
Well,
It's turned into
always
our top 5 until I love these games. Like the games I like, the games we like.
Now, to advance the time to nowadays, Cyberpunk, with the updates after all the glitches and all the time CDPR is put into everything and the DLC, Cyberpunk has cemented itself firmly in the top 5. It runs so much better. The storytelling and the branches you can take is fantastic. And it's just such a wide, vast playground you could play into. And the DLC does a very good job of branching off into its own thing. I loved it. I have not finished it, unfortunately, because I have a very piss-poor habit of picking up games and setting them down and just ignoring them.
Mm-hmm.
But during the times I played it, I have not had that much fun in gaming in years.
See, I have to play it. It's on my to play list. But sticking to another
Put it top 3.
Sticking to another CD Projekt Red game. Yes, sir.
Witcher 3.
You bet, man. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. Love it so much.
Yeah.
Haley stole my PS4 and played it until I bought hers. Until we moved in together, and then I bought her PS4 Pro, whatever. And then she played that.
Do we know if any of the Witcher games are ported over on the Switch?
I don't know.
I believe so.
I don't think so either.
I don't know, but a quick Google will tell us.
Because I think Becky would be all over that.
You know, one of my favorite fucking Switch games is, and people are gonna give me flack for this, the fucking Mario All-Star Collection with Galaxy, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario 64.
Sunshine is such a good game.
I never played through Sunshine or 64, oddly enough.
Jonathan,
I had
The Witcher 3
I played it.
is on Switch.
Noted. So, I never played 64. I had an N64 for a very short time when I was younger, but my aunt took that over for a while. Her and her son needed that, yada yada, family issues. They took that, never got a chance to play it. Never played Sunshine, never played Galaxy, never played any of that. I did not play Galaxy 2. That was on the Wii or the Wii U?
They were both
Galaxy,
okay.
Galaxy was on the Wii.
Galaxy was on the Wii.
Yep.
My cousin had that. Other cousin. Never got a chance to play it.
I like Sunshine.
Love Sunshine.
Becky loves Sunshine.
I love Sunshine. I love Galaxy.
I didn't play Galaxy. My favorite game, well, this goes with my mom too, because my parents, when they got married, they got a Super Nintendo with Super Mario World.
Super Mario was fun.
We still have, yes, John.
I never played Paper Mario either. None of them. Not 1,000 Year Door, none of that.
Me neither.
I'm missing out because I hear so many good things about the Wii Paper Mario. And I'm half tempted to emulate that via Dolphin because, yeah, I know, sorry Nintendo, go fuck yourself. But I really want to play it because I've heard so many good things about it.
1,000 Year Door is probably up there for me. It is so good.
That's why. Yeah.
Paper Mario and the 1,000 Year Door is so good. It's so good.
You know what I loved but didn't have long? Because we had Gamefly.
Gamefly. That
Y'all
was
remember
okay.
fucking GameFly?
Yeah, I remember
No.
2011.
Um,
Is that still around?
GameFly.
Probably not.
There's no way.
Probably
I think
not.
so, but I think it's like a shell of a company now. I don't think they're still doing that shit. But I got on the Wii. They had a fighting game that was Godzilla. It was a Godzilla fighting game. on
Of
the
course,
Wii.
Godzilla.
That was one of my favorite Wii games. I loved it.
That's not War of the Worlds, is it?
I don't believe so, but I don't remember.
Quick look up.
War of the Worlds was a PS2 game where you could fight as you could fight as King Kong and then a bunch of like the circa 1990s, 80s, and 2000s.
No, it came out originally on the original Xbox.
Bussy John.
Thank you.
Oh, it wasn't even the. Oh my god, it wasn't even the. Oh no, it was the Wii because
Thank
I
you.
played it on the Wii. It was the GameCube, but I played it on the Wii. That's why I'm thinking it's Wii. It's called Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. It's a melee fight where it's like kind of like fucking just like your standard fucking fighting games, but you could be like fucking Megalon, Godzilla. I think they had both of the different Mechagodzillas that were out at that point.
Okay, yep.
Because I believe that was before the third Mechagodzilla movie came out. Either way, fucking love that game. We had that game for 2 weeks. I played the shit out of it, and then Dad made us return it because he didn't want to get charged more. It was like $3 for an extra week. He didn't want to get charged more. I was like, "Can we buy it?" And he goes, "No, you're the only one who's played this. It's not worth it for us to buy it." So we sent it back, and I never had it ever again.
Yep.
But we bought one game from GameFly ever, and that was Twilight Princess.
Never played it.
Twilight Princess is pretty good.
So the game I was talking about is War of the Monsters back on PS2.
Okay.
Aiden, I actually both of you. I think both of you guys would benefit looking into that game. It was kind of cool. You could face like Gundams versus King Kong versus fucking Godzilla versus like a giant bug monster fighting in a city that almost everything's destructible.
Okay.
Kind of cool. But shit. Renting games. Going before that, before he said GameFly. What game are you talking about? My mind just blanked.
Oh god.
Completely fucking flat.
Oh, the Godzilla game he was looking up.
No, that
All right,
that,
before that.
that was that was on
Fuck, before that. No idea. Anyways, another one of my favorites
Mario?
is
Thousand Year Door?
yeah, Mario.
Oh,
Mario. Yeah, John.
So, War of the Monsters was on a demo disc back in PS2 era, and I fucking loved it. There are two games of mine that I played on that demo disc that I got full copy that I absolutely love. MLB Slugfest, if you ever remember the
Yep.
Slugfest series.
Yep.
I played so much of that game, and then NBA Street Volume 2.
Yup. See, I had
what game was
NBA
always-
on NBA Jam on Fire edition.
Never played it. Never played it.
You remember
That was
the
like
fucking-
PS3.
We had the PlayStation 2 iToy.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You just aged me.
Yeah,
Holy
you remember that
fuck.
shit? The like shitty little
Barely.
camera. Oh my god, I think I still have that somewhere in one of these bins, my old iToy. But no, one of the fucking games that was always on those demo discs and I would play. Never bought the full copy, never cared to. Parappa the Rappa.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Parappa is, I don't know. Didn't really care for it.
Do you guys remember Amplitude?
No.
Yes.
Aiden does. I saw that. So Amplitude was very similar to a Guitar Hero / Rock Band
Okay.
style of game
Okay.
on the PS2, where it instead of taking 5 frets or 5 notes on your one board, you would hop in between different lanes and play the different notes. And it was very sci-fi, turn of the century, poppy game. It was kind of cool. They came out with a new Amplitude on, I believe, the PS4,
Yeah, I think so.
and it kind of was. It didn't receive well, but it kind of played to the nostalgic fans of the
Yeah.
original. But Amplitude, I was also on the exact same fucking demo disc, where I played a shit ton of that.
God, it brought back so
And
much. Just the rhythm games brought back so much shit.
dude,
remember
I
playing
loved
fucking-
Amplitude 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember playing the Amplitude demo. I remember playing an absolute shitload Guitar Hero 3 on the Wii.
Yep. Legend of the Rock.
Yeah.
Legends of Rock, yeah.
The best one.
Dude, the Fire and Flames, come on now.
Yep.
And then the other fucking like rhythm game that's like not really in the same vein, but in a different lane that's like close enough that they could see. Super Mario Mix DDR on the GameCube.
Wow, fuck you.
Wow.
Dude, I played the fuck out of DDR Super Mario Mix.
Wow.
Had the fucking, it came with the mat. Dude, that game was my shit. And everyone online,
I had that, yeah.
everyone online hates it now. And I'm just like, bro, when I was fucking 7 or 8, that shit was fire.
Okay,
So I'm gonna go ahead and post this in general for later. But, oh, wait, that's the rules. You don't want that. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna bring it back to more present time now, and
That's the Amplitude 1 song track list.
I
That's
don't-
old as shit.
Aiden, you're not a big fan of platformers. You said this when we were
Neither am
playing
I.
Cuphead.
I mean, it depends. I mean, I absolutely love Donkey Kong Country.
I never played any of the DK games.
Okay, that's a
Love
good
Donkey
list.
Kong Country. Love Donkey Kong 64. You ever play Glover?
No,
I don't, like,
Danny Glover?
shit. Donald?
No,
Donald.
like the
Danny?
N64 game where you're
No.
a little white glove that literally like looks like this and runs around.
The Hamburger
and
Helper?
Hamburger Helper.
Kind of, yeah. But he like his face is the other way on the front, and he'll run around and he can like pick up a ball and like bounce on it and shit. And he can.
That's
pick
the
it up and
master
throw
hand
it.
from Smash Brothers Melee.
Is it really?
It's no.
I don't fucking know where that's from.
I have to say,
The
Hollow
master
Knight.
hand was in Ocarina of Time.
Never played Hollow Knight. Yeah, it was. But never played Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight is very good. It is a very good game.
Hollow Knight's fun.
I can't wait for Silk Song.
Silk Song's gonna be good. Silk Song's gonna be good.
Silk Song is gonna be good.
I love a lot of like the fucking roguelike indies. So like
Yeah.
Dead Cells is fun.
Gungeon.
Gungeon, yeah, Gungeon's fun. I had the the Hades on the Switch. That's really
Dude,
fun.
Hades is great.
Yeah, love
It won
that.
Game of the Year, I think.
Yeah.
Either Game of the Year or at least some sort of indie awards back in
It won something.
21.
It won something at the Video Game Awards. When
It won a lot of awards.
Yeah.
Not quite as much as Baldur's Gate 3 did. but
BG3, I think should have won more.
BG3 is a
I thought
masterpiece.
BG3 was gonna fucking just here's all the
Sweep it.
awards. BG3.
I thought
So I'm
Armored
glad
Core
Phantom
deserves
Liberty. Armored Core deserved more, but so did Phantom Liberty because that was a fucking killer DLC
You know
for
what
Cyberpunk.
didn't deserve as many awards as it got? Fucking
Alan Wake 2?
2.
Yeah.
Yes,
Fuck Alan Wake.
exactly.
Here. So not just that, I'm so glad Dave the Diver got Indie Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Fantastic game. I get I'm riding its dick a little hard, but Dave the Diver is the best
okay, you can't
$15 I have ever spent in my life.
Anyways, again with another game of the year that I thought Game of the Year candidate that I thought should have won some more. I haven't played it yet. I've played the old one. Resident Evil 4.
See, that I will freely admit I have never played many of the Resident Evil games, if not any of them, besides for I believe 5, and 5 was
Dog
ass.
shit.
Yeah, so my entire standpoint and viewpoint on Resident Evil entirely is not good.
Because five
So,
is
I
five is
abstain.
when you're in Africa, right? Or is that 6? No, 5 is Africa.
That's 5.
Five's that.
6 is terrible too.
So
Six was bad.
Aiden,
5 is not as bad, but 6 was dog shit.
I'm gonna admit I'm not a big puzzle game guy.
Okay.
I love Resident Evil 2.
Now, as a Sony fanboy, did you ever play many of the Uncharted games?
I love the Uncharted games.
Because those are
The
definitely
Uncharted,
puzzle
they
heavy.
are puzzle heavy. Uncharted's fantastic. I played them all. I think in my older years, I've gone less away from. I've been farther away from puzzle games. Uncharted. Haley loves the Uncharted series. Haley loves Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider is very good as well.
All the Tomb Raiders. Haley's played all the Uncharted's, all the Tomb Raiders. She loves them all. Playing with, well, Mr. Aidan running me, kind of running through Resident Evil 2. Awesome game. The remake is fantastic.
I mean, that's what I used to do when I was younger too.
With Rice, yeah.
No, not with my dad.
With your dad, okay.
So dad.
So,
would
stupid
play
question.
PS2, I'd have the guidebook.
I did that with Mom with Zelda, so I get it. Yeah. Dude, there's nothing quite like that memory. That shit hits hard.
See,
Just watching your parent do that and just skimming through, just trying to find the one specific page while they're getting their ass beat.
my mom really didn't play any games,
Fair.
but the game we always played together was on the GameCube, and it was NHL 06.
I had that on the PS2.
I had it on GameCube.
Either at 05 or 06.
We played that
I
a
can't
ton.
remember.
Anyway, Sean, to your question again. You're gonna ask a question before we got flipping through, and our mom's playing games with her mom.
I
And
don't
now he doesn't remember.
but
Resident Evil 2, the remake, I love it. It's so much fun. Mr.
yeah, that's
X
the question.
is a fantastic boss. Birkin, of course, really good. But no, your question, John.
Was the 3 remake the first one that came out after 7?
No,
I thought it was, because it wasn't.
2 remakes.
I don't think the 2 remake, then the 3 remake, then 8.
Yes, and then
Okay.
4. Well, they
And 4.
it was 1 remastered, 2 remake.
Where's Raccoon City?
I didn't play it.
That one was
I didn't
terrible.
play Raccoon City.
Now,
There's a ton
not
of
to-
Resident. There's a ton of Resident Evil games I haven't played. This can go within switching more into favorite content creators.
Why don't we
And-
just make that another episode at this point?
I know.
We're an hour 8.
Yeah,
I know
this-
we're an
at this
hour and 20
point-
in, but
at this point, yeah.
this is just going to be a little preview of my favorite content creators. He's a new one I just started watching. Bakba Soup.
Never heard of her.
Him.
I know. I'm
I
being stupid.
stand by what I said.
I said what I said.
He
Now,
mostly plays Resident Evil games.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a huge marathon and he played all of them. All of them. And ranked them.
what?
It's really good. I enjoy him. But yeah, I thought this was going to take like half hour and then we'd get into our favorite content creators. But we've been going at it for an hour and 20 minutes
Oh,
now.
don't worry. I'm here to make it worse. Back on the Wii,
Oh god.
Mario Party 8.
Loved it.
Come on now.
Yep, Mario Party.
Best Mario Party.
Taylor, my sister and
like-
I played a ton of Mario Party 8 together.
Best Mario.
Now, I would
Party,
say
all
8.
Mario parties are still fun.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
but
get
8's
some
the
boys.
best.
That's true. Eight is probably the best. But I mean,
With 4 coming number 2. Back on the GameCube. Come on. Mario Party 4.
MP2.
Never played it.
other question, best Mario Kart.
Ooh.
Wii.
Oh, Double Dash.
That's number 2. That's number 2.
I gotta go Double Dash, man.
Now here's the real question: Are we talking? Do we think Double Dash is better, or is it the Crash Bandicoot Tag Team Racing better?
Oh shit!
Oh.
I love tag team racing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
CTR
fuck
is
you,
so
Aiden.
good too. I gotta go with Double Dash.
No.
Yeah. I played a lot more
CTR was
Double
great.
Dash.
I played a lot of Crash Bandicoots racing games over the years. Oh, I actually played more of the Crash Bandicoot racing games than I did the original Crash Bandicoots.
Okay.
Fair.
But
You know what I played a fuck ton of? Mario Kart DS. Because you only needed one person to own the game, and you can get up to 8 people in it.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you
with
could
the
join, yeah.
share, yeah.
Yeah. So we would always have a group of 8
Yeah.
of us fucking booling on fucking Mario Kart on like the bus from school all the
Yep.
way back, because I had like a 28-minute ride to our neighborhood.
we did that on field trips, yep.
Yep.
Now, here's the real kicker. Underground 2 or Carbon. Need for Speed. Or Most Wanted.
Underground.
I was in Underground 2.
I gotta go UG2. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, UG2.
You're bringing back my childhood.
Now.
Gran Turismo.
Never played many of them.
Now. We're gonna get
Besides for 3.
into the GTA verse.
4. Done. Shut up.
2.
I gotta go with 3.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
4 was phenomenal.
Played.
4 is good. Nico, great
So the
story.
first one I played was Vice City.
Vice City was good up until you had to get like all the fucking things and a ton of money to get the final mission.
Yeah. So I played in order. I went Vice City, 3, San Andreas, 4, 5. And then I played Chinatown Wars on my iPod Touch back in the day. But
And then the stories on the PSP. Yep.
nope, never had a PSP or a
I had
Vita.
a PSP.
I can
I gotta go 3. I like 3.
3.
GTA 3. San Andreas is up there. too.
Tommy?
What? What?
Or was Tommy was Vice City. Never mind.
Clyde.
Clyde. Yeah, you really got a homie named Clyde, and you're gonna defend that.
Well, you didn't know his name. He's just GTA guy, but they think he's Clyde because he pops up in San Andreas, and they call him Clyde or whatever the fuck when CJ is racing with whatever the fucking bitch's name is, Katrina.
Yeah.
Hurricane Katrina.
I did like
2004, 2006, somewhere in there.
San Andreas, good. They're all
Hurricane
good.
Katrina was what year?
Most of the GTA games are good.
Hurricane Tortilla.
Hurricane Katrina was 2005.
You're right in between them. Hit it on the head, John.
I'm the sandwich.
It was right when George W. Bush decided to retreat to Texas to play some golf.
DUBYA.
What
Now
the
watch this drive.
What is this in my...
Tears
That's
back.
still his
Now
best
watch this
quote.
drive. And he
That's
just
still his
slugs
best fucking video.
Dude, he just
He
slugs
fucking
it.
piss missile down the middle.
It's a beautiful shot, honestly.
So, and you remember when I got Resident Evil 3
last
remake?
Wednesday.
Resident Evil 3 remake?
That was a few months ago, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got
About her.
another game with it called Resident Evil Resistance.
Oh,
Oh, fuck it.
let's look that up. Let's see. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbanged by fucking Opera GX.
Resident Evil Resistance is 2020
Mostly
survival horror.
negative.
I hear, oh,
Experience
it's
a new
that
one.
game.
Oh,
It's
it's,
the fucking
that
online.
one.
That game. That one is terrible.
Oh, it's that one. Okay, but Outbreak was good. Resident Evil
No,
Outbreak
but-
was good.
I don't think I ever played Outbreak, but I heard nothing but fucking terrible reviews on Resistance.
No, it's mostly negative on Steam.
Yeah, it's kind of like fucking. Oh god, what was the new Metal Gear that came out after Phantom?
Oh fuck.
Pain?
Anything after 3 doesn't matter to me because 3 was peak MGS.
5 was really good. I liked 5.
Yeah, but 3 was.
3 was
You
good.
can't tell
No,
me
3
3 was not
was
peak when you're fighting like the End and all those guys. Come on now.
But what is it? They came out with like a fucking online like a zombie outbreak, fucking Metal Gear game, and
Yeah.
everyone shit on them immediately.
Because it was terrible.
Yeah, because they're like, because they first of all they like unceremoniously fired Kojima
Yep.
from it.
Hideo Kojima is a god amongst men, and I swear he can do no wrong when it comes to art design
No.
and storytelling.
No.
Okay.
Granted, I think gameplay is a little bit rough
He is
when it
crazy.
comes to. Oh, he's fucking beyond crazy. There's a reason why they added him into Cyberpunk as a cameo.
Yeah.
Shit, what's the game he made with Norman Reedus? Death Stranding. Yeah, running simulator.
Walking simulator.
But audio, visual, art design, blown out of the water.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's his forte. Silent Hill PT, there's a reason why PS4s and 3s are selling for hundreds of dollars
John, I
just
don't
because they have
think
PT downloaded.
You were here,
Probably not.
but in the PlayStation State of Play last night, they announced the Silent Hill 2 remake.
God is real. God is great.
Aren't they remaking 3 already?
I don't know.
Because I remember last year or the year before, last year or this year, like calendar or 12 months, not calendar year. They're doing 4 Silent Hill games. They're doing a remake of one, or one as in like one in general, not like number one.
Yeah.
They're doing, I think, a remaster of another one.
It's
then they're doing-
remasters. This is
So,
a
right-
remake.
Okay, they're also doing 2 new IPs. One of them looks okay. One of them looks like dog shit.
So right now, aside from Silent Hill 2, no further remakes have been officially announced. However, Konami is rumored to be working on 3.
Dude, Silent Hill 2 and 3
So
need to be
Silent Hill
remade.
2 remake is happening.
Oh, you know what else they're fucking making?
No.
A remake of fucking Metal Gear 3. It's going to be
Coming to
Metal
the-
Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, as opposed to Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Because there was a document that was presented to investors, said as for ongoing efforts, we are working diligently on Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, which faithfully recreates the story, characters, and game design of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
Here comes
So-
John's playthrough of Silent Hill 2 end. On the
So
Game
they
Channel.
have a few different games coming out in terms of Silent Hill. They have the Silent Hill 2 remake, which is going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
They have the short message, which is similar to PT in its premise. They have Townfall, Ascension, which seems weird because that's supposed to be the new interactive video streaming experience.
It is.
Seems weird. And then F. I think F was the one I was a bit apprehensive about because of the trailer. Either is F or it was Townfall. Had nothing besides for like the red spider lilies that's in like a lot of Japanese cultures.
yeah.
And that's all it was just, like I believe it was a body or some sort of entity being overtaken by all the spider lilies. And one of them was like a walkie-talkie transmitting like a weird eerie image or message. And I think that one's going to be the better take, or at least based off like the 30 seconds we've seen. But either way, there's 5 new Silent Hill entities coming out in like the next 2 or 3 years.
And John's
I
going to
don't
play
know
them
whether
on
to
the
be
Game Channel.
scared. I don't know whether to be scared, apprehensive, worried, excited, fucking upset.
There's one
Because they're either going to knock it out of the park or they're going to ruin it.
There's one thing I've gotten used to doing. And I used to get hyper games, now I don't.
So the last game I got uber hyped for, including a game that fits in my top 10, is The Division 1.
The Division series was
E-
really good.
Yeah, I love
E3
it.
2013 was the most hype I've ever been for a video game. Because the graphics still to this day
Are
look
good.
fan-fucking-tastic. It was such an adaptive universe that you could fuck with.
Yeah.
granted, they didn't quite deliver on that because you have the graphics you have in a demo, and then you tone it down a little bit for the actual gameplay. But the Division 1 was just such a good piece of work.
Division 1 was great. It was fun. I loved it.
2's eh.
I played the demo for 2. Like the fucking
2 is okay.
Early beta.
2 is okay.
And it was...
I have 2,
yeah.
and I would like to go through it with you guys if you guys would get 2.
I think I have
it's-
2.
Give it a shot.
It's just...
Do I have?
It's just not the same. I think it's a little too much. And I think the setting for 1 in like a snowy post-apocalyptic or post-outbreak New York City fits better than like a warm summer DC.
I had 2 on PlayStation, so I have the Division 1 on Steam.
I mean, I'll give it a fucking run for our money. Because I remember me, Maxwell, and oh god, one of my old friends in fucking high school played the original Division a lot. So we played.
I loved
Yeah.
the Division 1.
Do you know another game I really like is that I got really into and haven't really touched after that?
What's that?
Mountain Blade Bannerlord.
Never touched the Mountain Blade series.
I played quite a bit of Bannerlord. I played like 30 hours of Bannerlord in like a week before I went back to work. That's all I played.
My boss is currently mid through a Bannerlord playthrough, and he refuses to touch any other single player game until he finishes Bannerlord, and he refuses to get back on Bannerlord. So it's a fucking endless cycle.
Dude, I sided with the worst fucking people ever.
Well,
We're fighting a
you
war
sided
on
with
fucking-
warmongers.
They're fighting a
And
war.
Weak warmongers too.
Get our asses kicked every fucking fight. Like, I'm gonna restart a playthrough because I just get my ass beat every single time. John
Like a
is
fucking
messaging us
bongo.
on Snapchat, telling us to wrap it up.
Not quite.
Anyways, fantastic game. Back to the Rockstar. I love the Red Dead.
Midnight Club? Oh.
We all
Wow,
went.
we
We
all-
went.
we all
went
went
different. Way
So
different.
what did you say, Aiden? Did
He
you say
said
Brink?
the energy
That's an
drink.
energy drink.
Oh, you said energy drink.
I'm a Red Rockstar type of
I-
guy. So, yeah. John, what did you say?
I said
Nightclub.
Midnight Club.
Okay, yeah. And I said
Yeah,
Red Dead.
Midnight Club is a Rockstar game.
It is. And I said Red Dead. I love Red Dead Redemption 1. I played the fuck out of it, including the multiplayer. RDR2.
Oh, I loved Red Dead 1.
I love the first half of RDR2.
The first half's a fucking epilogue that takes you 25 minutes to get through, if not like 2 hours.
I love the Red Dead series.
Well, I'm sorry, not the first half. I love RDR2 up until he gets to the island, and then
Yep.
it slows
Yep.
down
Yep.
so much.
Yep. Yep.
And it's like when he gets to the fucking island, it's like for a little bit there they just lost sight of what they were doing.
I like that
And
title,
then
John.
They eventually come
Thank you.
back.
I feel like they had a vision, they kind of lost it, and they had to kind of scramble to kind of piece it back together.
And going to one of my favorite games of all time, Dark Souls 1.
God damn it, we're bringing it full circle. Fuck this. We don't do that in this channel.
Everything after ONS kinda sucks. Change my mind.
Never played FromSoft games, they're not my style, so I abstain.
If you guys watch this and love and you guys played it, yell at me in the comments or what you think. Everything after ONS is kind of stinky.
ONS?
Or
Is that
Steam
a
and Snow.
fight?
They're a dual boss. They're the best dual boss in the game. In most of the games. And yeah, they are fantastic. But everything after that's the first half of the game. I love the gargoyle fight. I love ringing the bells. It's so cool. Blighttown sucks ass, but it's whatever. You fucking go through the back door to Blighttown and you kick Quayleg's ass, and then you go do the undead merchant and all that, or go up Undeadburg and you go fight the gargoyles, ring that bell, hang out with Andre. Sense Fortress is cool as shit. What's the fucking? I want to say Deep Root Depths, but that's Elden Ring. The Shadow where you fight Sif, or the forest where you fight Sif in the moonlight butter that doesn't fly. All that part is awesome. The fucking Tomb of the Giants sucks ass. No one likes that. Duke's Archive sucks.
You know what?
Anything to do with the Beta Chaos sucks.
Worst boss, in my opinion, ever. Capra Demon.
Now, let's go ahead and cap it off with your favorite boss fights. I think we should probably end it there.
Ooh.
Ever. And I will start because you two look like you're fucking struggling to think. My favorite of all time is Cynthia.
Platinum.
Yeah.
Platinum?
Yeah. Yep.
She was a challenge. She was a challenge when I was a kid, and once I finally got
Still a
through
challenge
it,
now.
oh, for sure, the Sinnoh region is my favorite region of Pokemon. And once you finally got through Cynthia, you finally just had like 30 pounds just lifted off your shoulders, and you just kind of
fight.
walked with your chest puffed out and your chin high.
Yeah.
I hate to do it, but Ornstein and Smo is up there. This is mostly just gonna be Dark Souls shit for me. So
Of course, that's more of like a Dark Souls is very boss heavy.
ONS, fantastic. The Nameless King. So many hours and so many speedruns lost in Nameless. Phenomenal boss. That's in DS3. Elden Ring. Fucking Malekith.
Pick one motherfucker.
Now, before you finish that sidetrack, you need to play Lies of P.
I do. I will play Lies of P.
You will love Lies of P. Anyhow, favorite.
We were talking about our favorite Elden Ring bosses, and they're not the hardest. They have similar styles and movesets. I gotta go with Margit and Morgott. Probably Morgott from Elden Ring. As up there as my favorite bosses. But there's a lot of them I love.
Fair enough.
What about you, Aidan?
Gonna be wild out of nowhere, and no one else has played this game. Boss Cass from Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Okay.
I'll pretend that's a game that exists.
It
Ty the
is.
For you,
Tasmanian
Aiden.
Tiger is a game about obviously a Tasmanian tiger who runs around and throws boomerangs.
It was on the...
PS2.
Yeah, I was going to say Sega.
Aren't Tasmanian tigers extinct?
Yes.
But the
How can you make a fucking video game about an extinct tiger?
because the main boss, Boss Cass, is racist.
And that's why Aidan loves it.
It's a cassowary who is racist towards mammals. And like extremely prejudiced. And like you have to use all of like the different fucking boomerangs that you've gathered throughout the game. You get like lava boomerangs, ice boomerangs. You get some cool ass fucking boomerangs. And you have to use them all and fucking beat him.
Are you sure it's called Eyes of Tasmanian Tiger? I
Ty.
can't fucking find it.
Ty.
Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
You know what? Another game, a couple more games I want to play is the Blasphemous series. Or to Castlevania-esque.
Here, John.
Yeah, I found it on Wiki. Tasmanian tigers have been extinct since, and I quote,
Like the 1800s.
early 19s.
Oh, Okay, sorry.
They had
lasted about
one.
3 decades beyond where I thought.
They had one in a zoo because we actually watched this on Dead or Alive or Extinct or Alive or Extinct with
Dead or
Forrest
Alive
Galante.
Beach Volleyball 3.
Yeah, beach volleyball. Anyways,
That's just boobies.
Yeah. What,
This
that's
has
my
been-
favorite boss game is
this
trying to
has
beat
been
Dead or Alive
our-
without jerking off.
And on that terrible disappointment, thank you guys for watching episode 51 of the WTF as Arounds podcast. We've been going for an hour and 40 fucking minutes.
1936 was its last tiger.
Thank you guys for watching. Tell
Fun
us your
fact.
favorite boss fights.
Wii Sports is the 4th best-selling single console game ever released at 82 million
Yeah.
units sold.
Wii Sports is a fantastic game.
Wii Sports Bowling. Bring that back.
I'd kick your ass in it.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We're going to do favorite content creators in the next episode.
Sometime. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.